Today we're going to be talking about the psychology of success. Now, success has multitude of reasons and answers and definitions. Somebody might say getting rich is success to them. However, somebody might genuinely agree that them becoming a teacher is success. However, hustle culture and social media in 2025 has convinced many people that having the riches is the only form of success. You rarely hear a guru say, if you genuinely want to be a teacher, if you genuinely want to be an artist, go ahead and do that. That is perfectly fine. You never hear them say that. They always say, you have to get rich. Flex this watch. I have a Bugatti. Look at my Lamborghini. The problem with it is not that they're quote unquote flexing their lifestyle. The problem behind it is, and this is where we get into the psychology. The problem is some of it is just an image. However, people buy into the image and the appearances more than the realities of the earth. Therefore, someone that's faking to be rich can rent a car, post it on social media, then multiple kids from ages 13 to 16 will be like, oh, wow, I have to buy his course. The problem is that you're not really buying the course to get rich. You're just making his pockets richer. However, these kids don't understand that. Also, another problem with them making it seem like success is only in cars and being rich is that that is having external validation. What I mean by that is they are teaching kids that if they don't have a Bugatti, if they don't have this rich lifestyle, they ain't worth anything. That is the complete opposite. You can be him today. You could be that guy or that girl today. You don't have to wait on nobody. Ain't nobody got to tell you nothing. You better claim it. You ain't got to wait for nobody. Therefore, if someone genuinely, when I mean genuinely, I mean genuinely, if someone wanted to become an artist, a professional painter, then 3 years later, let's say they're not rich, but they became that painter or that artist that they wanted to be, then how did they fail? They didn't fail at all. This is because they became exactly what they wanted to become. Now, there's nothing wrong with you going to college. There's nothing wrong with females becoming the best nail, makeup artist. Whatever you want to do that. Don't think that you have to be rich. You got to have a Bugatti. You got to have multiple women as success. They are tricking your mind. If you genuinely want to be if you want to be someone who plays in a band, go do that. If that is how success looks like to you, go ahead and do that. Success is not about flexing cars. Success has multitude of reasons. Us, the airbenders, we're able to bend air in real time. We are able to assess and understand that, okay, success has multitude of reasons. If I wanted to be a rock climber and I became professional at it, how did I fail? No, I didn't fail at all. I became exactly what I wanted to be. Same thing applies to y'all. Whatever y'all want to do. If y'all genuinely don't want to get rich, then that's fine. Don't let these gurus or these people say, oh, you got to get rich or else you ain't nothing. I'm flexing my watch. Oh, got the money. Bro, no, we don't have time for that. Circling back to the main point, the point of this video is to assess what does success look like to you. Don't follow what's on social media. Also, don't be thinking that you need to have fast cars to be successful. This is because if the fast cars were to go away today, you telling me that you wouldn't be worth anything? This is what happens when you tie your worth into external things. It can easily be taken away. However, can your mindset be taken away? No. Can the one who's painting, can his creativity be taken away? No. Can the person who can play drums, could his beats be taken away? No. Because that's all internal. Therefore, success is different for everybody.